Hello Roulette fans, it's TeKKa Roulette back with another video, and as you can see in the thumbnail, I am going to try and play 495 strategies in one session. That's right, I'm going to be tracking 495 different bets. And what am I going to be doing? I'm going to be playing the ultimate 24 pocket triggers strategy, and hopefully we will be getting consistent wins. We are hoping that our triggers, our progressions, and our bankroll management will be the key to success today. So before we get into the video, just remember this content is not financial advice. It is showing you how I do roulette when I am on the roulette wheels, and it is supposed to be for entertainment purposes only, nothing more and nothing less than that. I am not asking anybody to play roulette. I'm asking you to watch me play roulette. I am not affiliated to any casino. I am not affiliated to any subscription app. I am not affiliated to any app you have to purchase. I do not promote any casino. I do not promote any subscription or payment app. And there's no selling on this channel. I do play with the app that I created myself. And if I get to 1,000 subscribers, I will give that away to people who contact me in the Discord for free. But I have to get to 1,000 subscribers, and I will give out the first iteration of the app for free. But just remember, I'm just a guy sitting in his room playing roulette with the money I can afford to lose, but more importantly, I am willing to lose. So let's go and have a quick look at some statistics before we start today's session. So here's some spin statistics for you. So we're going to look at where wins would occur for a 24 pocket bet. So we're looking at 100,000 spins, and this is just pure theoretical mathematics. Okay, we have 37 pockets which the spin can actually land in. 37. We have 24 pockets that we will be placing bets on or money on. Our win rate is 65%. So essentially, for 2 wins, we should see 1 loss. So we would see in 100,000 spins, 64,864 wins. That is the expected amount of wins we would see. Then we can work out where we're going to see them wins. Are we going to see a win straight after a win? We will see 42,000 wins straight after a win. We will see 14,800 wins after the strategy lost once. After a strategy lost once, a 24 pocket strategy lost once. Now, 5,100 times we'd have 2 losses before the bet won. So we're just thinking about 124 coverage bet here, and so on. But we're going to be more interested in the numbers below. So 6. So 5, we'd expect 225 wins after a progression of 5 losses in a row. We'd have 80 times we'd have to get to progression level 6 loss levels, then a win. 27 times where we'd get to 7 losses in a row and then a win. 9.8 times, so 10 times we get to 8 losses in a row and then a win. And then 3.4, 3.5 times in 100,000 spins where we would expect to see 9 losses in a row and then a win. And then just over 1 times we should see a 10 loss level and then we get a win. And then 0.4 times in 100,000 spins we should see 11 losses in a row and then a win. But we're not just going to be playing one strategy, okay? We're going to be playing today all the 495 different combinations of 8 streets. So if we've got 495 different sets, if we divide the 100,000 spins by that 495, we get essentially 200 spins. So this is the amount of wins that each of all them combined strategies will occur for them in 200 spins, because that would be 100,000 spins, because each individual strategy will have their own individual lots of wins and losses. So what is it saying to us? So we've got 200 spins, and it's saying in 200 spins we should only ever see a loss level of 10 once. It's saying we shouldn't see a loss level of 11. We should only see it half the amount of time. So if we played 2 lots of 200 sessions for this strategy that I'm about to play in a minute, we should see a loss level once. Okay, so then if we look at the other ones, they keep going up, and then if we have 5 loss levels, it says 225 losses in 200 spins. So you think, oh, it's going to lose every time then with a 5 loss level. No, what it means there is each time we spin, we are looking at 495 different strategies, different bets, essentially. We're not placing them all, but it's saying that there will be 225 times where we get to a loss level of 5, okay, and then we win. Now, and then if we add up the ones that get to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, that's going to go up to about 300, okay? But some of the strategies might get to a 5 loss level at the same time. So we'll see 2 or 3 or sometimes even 4 loss levels, 4 strategies that have a 5 loss level at the same time. That is why that number of 225 is more than the 200 spins that I am talking about when we're looking at the whole 495 strategies, when we're trying to do the theoretical maths for 100,000 spins. Probably lost everybody there, but the people who might understand what I'm trying to say will understand it. So what we'll do now is we will get to the wheel and we will try and see if this will work. Right, we're on the wheel. I've put in some of the numbers, and as you can see on the left hand side, they're still on waiting on left. I've only put in 11 numbers. Once we put in 12 numbers, they will start. So we've got the 35, so we just got to put in these last few numbers. So we've got 19 and 20. So we've got 19 and 20. 22 and 5. Right, there's our numbers, 22 and 5. So to begin with, we'll wait a few spins because we need to get they started from that 12th spin. So they didn't think about anything after that, before that 12th spin. So now we're just going to wait and see how things pan out. So we've got $5,000. We're not going to use $5,000 hopefully today. I'm not even sure about the bet size at the minute. Right, I just had to reset the page. Right, so what was that last number? 32. And this number is 21. Right. So we've got loss levels here of 4. We're not interested in loss levels of 4 in this system. That is too low. They might win loads of times. I think loss levels of 5 are the way to go for this system. Just to let you know what I am looking at. So you can see a bit of my screen, but this is what I am looking at essentially. I can see all the cards on the left hand side. The top 30 loss levels of the 495 are in the cards on the left hand side. I've got the top 6 trackers are going to be looking at the top 6 in the cards on the left hand side. That was a number 10, right? Still, we got loss levels of 4, so that last loss level of 4 did win. So now let me have a look at this, and then we can start doing what we want to do. Okay, Right. I think that's worked fine. Yeah, so there we go. So now let's start playing, hopefully. That's the 12. Right, so we've got 1, 4, 7, and 11. But do you know what? I haven't even got 1, 4, 7, and 11. Right, we're just going to start really slow at the beginning. 80 cents bets. And the bet needed to be bigger than that, didn't it? Because the minimum bet is 20 cents per pocket. So that doesn't matter. False start, people. False start. That's a 33. We would have lost anyway. Okay, so we're going to save that there. 1, 4, 7, and 11. That's our bet. Okay, so now what we're going to do is, because we're on this bet, we're going to save it here. So that's our base level bet. If we lose, we're going to go up 2 units to begin with. I might change what we're doing. So 24, and we win our first bet. Right, and so we've got a 6 now. So we go on here, we go to here, and then we go 4, 7, and 8, and 11. And we can put that there. So remember, I save my bet to make things easier. And then I also want to just put this 12 Street, just name that 12 Street one as well. I don't need that. Don't actually need that. There we go. That's a number 4, and there's also 1. So we've got a 5 loss level. So we're going to take off the... Undo that. We're going to wait this one because I don't think I'll get the bet on. But that one won, so we can take that one off. You could just be putting them on, but it is a little bit fiddly sometimes. Like I said, I'm looking at what the loss levels are. Then I need to put the bet on and take off 4 streets to make the bet. So that is number 1. So it would have won. This is a 4 loss level. We won't play 4 loss levels. We'll play 5 loss levels and above. Now we've got to think of a progression, stop losses for an individual progression, because we don't want to be chasing too much. But what we might do is, if we start on a 5 loss level, we might have 2 progressions, maybe 3 progressions, and if it's still losing, we will stop, wait for another trigger. But if it gets to 9 or 10 loss levels, and we might go back on it. We're just going to try and manage it pretty well if we can. We're still just on 4 loss levels. But yeah, what I've programmed the app to do is to track all 495 different combinations of an 8 street bet. It is slightly different to playing the oldest 8 streets. It is slightly different. Not a lot different, but it is slightly different. 31. So we've still got 4 loss levels. As you can see, you get lots of 4 loss levels. You get a lot of 3 loss levels. Obviously, you get lots of bets that win. So let me know what you think in the comments about this strategy. Like I said, first time testing it out today, really. 14. See, it could be that, you know, might start off a 4 loss level, might be okay, as long as you get when to jump out of a progression, when to jump back into a progression, and the progression, the way the progressions increase. Potentially, this could be a flat betting system, potentially, depending, it could be a flat betting system. That's a number 4. So again, we're still waiting. See, this 5 loss level might be too high. I don't know, but I don't think it is personally. So we will just keep watching, seeing what's going on. We don't want to be testing something whilst we're recording and go in too brass and too risky. We want to try and keep, you start off being as low risk as possible, and then as you play it, you can get a feel of what's going on. So we're going slow and steady, but that's the best way. Right, so now put the bet on. We're taking off number 2, number 5, number 6, and number 11. Then we can put that there. We put our bet on, and we've saved our bet. So we're not on the 4 to 6, the 13 to 15, the 16 to 18, and the 31 to 33. And a 0 as well. So that one lost. Okay. So we're going to repeat the bet, and we're going to go up 2 units. So as you can see now, we've got 1 6 loss level, and we've got 2 5 loss levels. Remember what I was saying before, when there was 225 losses that we were expecting in 200 spins over the 495 bets. This is why it is more than the number of spins, because you can have more than 1 5 loss level on the same spin. So that one's lost again. Right, so now repeat the bet. We're going up 3 units now. So we've started off going up 2 units. Now we've gone to 6 units, because we've added 3 units to the previous bet. And that is a 30, and that has 1. Okay. So now, go to there. So we're on 2, 5, 10, and 11. Save that. And we've gone to 3 units. So we've jumped on the next highest, which is 7 loss level as well. We've gone back to 3 units. So that lost with a 30. So now, repeat the bet. And we will, there you go, add 3 units. So we took the 3 units off after we won 1. So literally we're going up and down 1 progression, essentially. We were on the second progression, which was 3 units. Then the third progression was going up. So that's lost as well with a 33. So obviously it's the 8 loss level now. Now we're going up 6 units. So we're on 12 units now. On a 9 loss level, this is. That is a 15 and that's lost as well.
Ímpar baixo, segunda coluna, segunda dúzia, jogos 11. Parabéns aos vencedores. Apostas abertas.
Now we've gone up 10 units to the last bet. That's 22 units now we're on.
Fechado, boa sorte.
Like I said, I told you that they could go up to high loss levels. I'm not sure what the highest loss level, but this should only happen once in the 200 spins.
27 vermelho.
That's the 27 and there's one.
Ímpar alto, terceira coluna, terceira dúzia, cheers. Parabéns aos vencedores. Aposta.
I'm taking off the
Números
5th,
são 36, 17,
the 9th,
4 e
the 10th and the 11th. Oh, I put too many on.
Fechado, boa sorte.
I should have put on 6 units, but I went a bit mad. I think I put on 15 units.
36 vermelho.
That's 16. 36. So that's one as well.
Cheers é número quente. Parabéns, cabeça.
Right. So we're still not out of it, but we haven't got a trigger yet. So we're going to wait for our next trigger. But as you can see, because we're playing so many different bets, 495 different bets that we can choose from, and we're going for the highest loss level, they can get pretty deep.
24 preto.
That is a 24.
Para alto, terceira coluna, segunda dúzia, cheers.
So we still haven't got a 5 loss level. So it could be that we start off with a 4 loss level. We play 2 progressions, then we stop. We're not doing that, but we could do. Then we stop. Then we either play the next 4 loss level for 2 thingies, or we go on to a new bet for a 4 loss level, or we will return to the old bet if it gets to a loss level of 6. I think that's a 24 again, is it? Yeah, 2 24s. So, right, so we're going to go 5, 8, 9, and 12. We'll go on there, and then we're going. So we're going down to 6 units now. Actually get the right number of bet on. So this is progression level 3. So if this loses, then we go up 6 units. I don't know if this is the right progression yet. That's lost with a 13 though. So we will repeat the bet. And we'll just get rid of the old bets so we don't place them by mistake. So now we're back up to 12 units. So maybe I'm playing it too. Maybe we need to keep it higher for a bit longer, but 27. So now we're going to repeat the bet. So we've gone up to 10 units extra. Oh, wait a minute. Did I repeat the bet? I don't think I've repeated the bet, did I? I think I've just put on 10 units. No, I don't know what I've done here. That's a number 10 and it's 1 anyway. Right. So let's just put the bet back on. 4, 5, 8 and 9. Save it there. We're going to go back to 12 units. So I don't know what I did then. Sort of messed it up a little bit, I think. So we'll go back to 12 units. That's a 27. Yeah, it's lost again. Staying in these same.
Para a terceira coluna, a terceira dos tiers. Parabéns, Balboa, cabeça, Cristiane, HXX, pelas suas vitórias no top 6. Apostas novamente abertas.
No, we were on the right bet size, actually. By the look of it. Right, so then we can delete that one. Just keep the ones that we need. Like I said, probably better to have a bit of a slower table just to make sure you get your bets on properly. It's slightly complicated knowing what we're doing for 4. So 10 to 15, 22 to 27. And that's lost as well. You know, I hardly ever play on these studio wheels. Right. So now, I'm going to double this bet. So currently we have won 6 and lost 9. Doesn't look like the best ultimate strategy at the minute, does it? Does not. Right, so that one with the 9. Right. 3, 4, 5, and 9. Save that. Now we're going back to that 22 unit bet. That's an 11 though. That's lost. It's this one, isn't it? 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 33, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 44, 2, 3, 44. There we go, 44. I think I put that bet on wrong. So we're on a 7 loss level. If we were playing the actual streets that I've told not to play, we would be doing amazing. Absolute amazing. 34, that one, right. Right, we haven't got one to bet on at the minute. So we'll leave that one now at the minute. So how much are we down? Currently down $30, right? We've won 8 and we've lost 10. Oh, I think I can sort out this progression so that we win with them sort of stats. We should be able to win, but we did have a few streaks, didn't we, where we lost. We jumped on and we lost. Got to level 10, didn't we? Remember, level 10 should only happen 1 in a 200 spins with all these different strategies. If we just quickly look at these top 3 cards that we're looking at, I will move them all to the wheel, actually. So I don't need to see them. What's that one? Another 13. Staying in those streets, isn't he? So if you look at them main 3 that we can see the wins and losses to, 21 wins and 16 losses, 21 wins and 16 losses, 24 wins and 13 losses. So not overly out of the ordinary, but the losses are a little bit more than you would expect. Only slightly.
10 preto.
That's a number 10.
Abaixo, primeira coluna, primeira dos
Right.
tiers. Pra mim, XX, Cristiane, Murilo, Alisson e Oline.
So
São os
1,
vencedores da rodada.
4, 5, and 12. Save that. 2, 4, 8, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Right, I've only got 21 units on that one. Let's remove the other 2. We're just on this one. Keep ourselves in order as we play.
20 preto.
I think that's number 20, is it? Yes, that's 21. Oh, if I can find it. So we haven't got a bet to get on, so what we'll do is we'll take away that one straight away. Then it's not there. Right. So we'll sit this one out. So now we are $12 down. So we've clawed. So remember, we were at $30 down. Clawed a bit back. Our next progression will be 12 units. What's that? Is that 23? Yeah, 23. So we still haven't got a trigger of 5. Maybe I should do it with a trigger of 4, actually. Do it with a trigger of 4. But I would need to decide. Let's try and lower this man a little bit. There we go. Oh, no, we don't want to. Right, he's gone. Hopefully some of the next person will be rolling a little bit better for us. What's that? That's a number 3. So it's still only got a 4 loss level, so we're still sitting out. And like, fair enough, after 19 spins, we would be wanting a little bit of profit, wouldn't we, really? But we'll do this a few times, right? I'm feeling this might be a good way, but although I don't like to say it, I don't like studio wheels. Really don't like studio wheels. Number 14 again. So that 5th Street is just bouncing in, isn't it? That 5th Street is bouncing in loads. What else is bouncing in loads? So in the last 12, we've had a 15, a 13, and a 14. We've had an 11, 10. That's only twice that street's come in. It's not as bad as I'm thinking it is, to tell you the truth. That's a number 9. Still haven't got a trigger. So this will be interesting to see how we get on. Remember, our starting bet value is 160 at the minute. So we win for one. So for each unit we put on, we win 80. So we will be down to. We'll be winning 960 at the next level that we're on. I think 31. Still nothing. Still 4. Like I said, I need to have a good look at the loss levels, where they come out and that. It might just be always play 4 loss levels, and if it doesn't win at 4, go to the next one. And only play a strategy, the bet, one of the 495, one. We don't chase any of them. I don't know if that would work or not. That 13's come out again. Here we go.
Primeira
Right.
combinação da dúzia tia para os abertos.
So we're going to
Os vencedores.
1,
Boa sorte.
3, 5, and 11. Okay, save the bet. 12 units. Okay, so we've got 12 units on at the minute.
Boa sorte.
So I think if we can win this one, and then win the 6 units, we should be in profit. That is a 6. That has one.
No vencedor 6 preto para baixo.
Right, and so
Primeira dúzia orfã, no frio. E passa abertas. Parabéns aos
2,
vencedores.
3,
No próximo jogo.
5, 11. Save that. Down to the 6 units now. Clear up that bet that we put on last time. So there we go. Right. So if we can win this one, we won't be far off. We might even sneak into session profit, you know, if we can win it.
13 preto para baixo.
But that 13 comes out again. Right, so we're going to repeat the bet.
Boa sorte com o próximo jogo.
And we're going up to 12, so we can just double it. There we go. Right. Let's see how we get on. See if we can get a win here. So if we get a win here, we will be back down to just $3 down if we can win this one. Or are we going to go back in a hole? We're going to keep playing it this way for today. 15th. Hit that one again. 5th Street. 2.
Boa sorte com o próximo jogo de números baixos. Ímpar e pretos. Eu fico ver o que vocês pensam.
Alright, so we've gone up 10 units. Gone up to 22 units. I think we're going to have to go all the way back now down to 3 to get back in. 12 losses, 10 wins. So we're still really on the unlucky side. Yeah, back in that 13, 15, 13, 15. So we're going to repeat and we're going to double. 880. Yeah, that's right. That is a 12 and there's 1. We need to change the bet. 2, 4, 5, 11. We're back to the $22. 22 units. We're $32 down. Yeah, I don't actually think the progression is actually working the best for us at the minute. That's a 33. Right, so repeat the bet. Double. But the streets that are coming in, we've had 5 fifth streets in the last 12 numbers. $27, that should win.
No vencedor é o 27 preto e vermelho em pau, terceira coluna, terceira dúzia tia.
Who are we taking on?
Abertas parabéns
For
aos vencedores.
the 5th, 9th, and the 11th. Save it.
Boa sorte no próximo jogo.
2, 4, 8, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22. Delete them other two bets. Keep ourselves tidy. So we've dropped back down from 44 units to 22 units. That's a 6. We've actually got 2 wins in a row for a change. And now we're going to have to sit out. So our next bet will be 12 units. So that will get us about $9 back. Yeah, at the minute, the way I've got it set up with these progressions, the way my progressions are working, it's more of a grind strategy than anything else. But we have had really, 13 wins and 14 losses still. Really bad wins to losses. That's a number 5. Right, so let's get on to this. So we want 2, 4, 9, and 11. Put it there. 12 units. Delete the old bet. So yeah, I think it's all about the progression at the minute. I think it is nice to play all 495 different bets, but would it be nicer if I was betting on we've gone up 10 units because it lost. Would it be nicer if I was betting on the highest loss level? Just bet on the last 4. Once it gets to a 4 loss level, bet on the 4 streets. What's that? Is that an 8? Yeah, that 8 won. Right, so now we need to go to 2, 3, 4, and 9. Save it. 12 units now. So we've gone from 22 units the last spin to 10 units. $33 has won as well for us. Okay. Right, so we've got another bet. So we're taking off 2, 3, 4, and 11. Now we're on to 6 units. Let's clear off everything so we don't need that one or that one. Tidy things up as we can. Right, so we're on the 6 unit bet. We'll win $4.80 on this one, I think, if we can win it. This time we're on the 15 for once in a blue moon, and we haven't got one. Right, so now we are back down to $1.67 down. That is that's the lowest we've been in a long time. Now, we will be placing a 3 unit bet next, so we don't need to, if say we got to this level and we were on 44 unit bets, we would drop it right back down. But because we're on a 3 unit bet, we'll stay on the 3 unit bet. That will get us into session high profit. 21. Still nothing. So yeah, I think obviously the way I'm playing
Pra dar
hasn't been the best in the ways of the progressions and stuff to get out of things quickly. But look, we've had 16 wins and 15 losses on a 24 pocket coverage systems. So,
Cara,
you know, we would be expecting for 15 losses to win 30 times. Now, that is under expectation,
bloqueio de portas abertas. Parabéns aos vencedores e boa sorte.
you know, so I think I will do another video and I will change what we do. I think we will play the 4 loss levels and only the 4 loss levels and see how that does.
Marcelo, boa sorte.
That might be interesting. Or 4 loss level or higher, which a bet which we haven't already placed a bet on, but we only ever play one
Por baixo, primeira coluna,
once.
primeira dúzia, uma fila.
It's number 1.
Portas abertas. Parabéns
Again,
aos
4 loss
vencedores.
levels.
Boa sorte. Próximo
So I think there's always a 4 loss level. I think, yeah, there must always be a 4 loss level. There's always a 4 loss level.
Marcelo, boa sorte.
Uh,
23 vermelho para baixo. Segunda coluna, segunda
that's
dúzia.
23.
Da
Still haven't found it.
sexta-feira, portas abertas. Parabéns aos vencedores.
Still haven't got anything. Still not back into profit, obviously, because we haven't played the last few spins. Is interesting. But, you know, wagered $798, and we're $1.67 down. Is it a wager strategy? I don't know. What's that? 35 by the look of it.
35 preto para alto, segunda coluna, terceira dúzia.
Still not.
Portas abertas. Parabéns aos vencedores. Boa sorte aí pro próximo jogo, galera. Apostadas? Boa sorte. Dezesseis vermelho para baixo.
That is. He speeded up the wheel a little bit, you know. Right, so we've got on 1. So we're on 1, 6, 8, and 12. 3 units. Get rid of the old one. There we go. 3 units. Can we get the win? We can get the win. Look at that. We're sitting this one out. I can delete that bet. There we go, people. 73. Well, cryptocurrency is obviously changing its values. 73 cents in profit. And at the beginning, did we get a win at the beginning? Yeah, we were 160 in profit at the beginning. We won the first 2 spins. That's a 25. Still 4. Interesting. It's really interesting. But I can adapt the app to incorporate lots of different ways to show the loss levels of bets that we want to track. I do track lots of different bets as well. I think I'm now currently tracking way over 800 bets. 2, 6, 9 and 12, I think he said. That used to be one of my favourite bets. Down to 1. So the way I played it, if we win this one, we get back to level session high profit. To maybe we come down a bit slower than the way we go up. 18. That loss. So we will repeat the bet. Go up 2 units. Go on progression level 2 now. We're not on the 4 to 6th Street, 16 to 18th Street, 25 to 27th Street, and the 34 to 36th Street. That's a 23 and has won. Got us into session high equal profit. It says 153, but it is 160. It's just a change in the cryptocurrency. And as you can see, my actual balance has actually gone down by $3 essentially, because the crypto value of the cryptocurrency has obviously gone down enough to change $5,000. What's that? Less than 0.1%. It's gone down and it's changed my balance by a few dollars. So that's why that's happened. Loads of people moan in the comments, but it's like because they haven't listened to the whole video, then they haven't heard me say that. I love people giving me comments in down below, but good comments, please. Informative comments. If you want to ask a question, a decent question, if you want to give your opinion on the way I'm playing, fine. However, don't be totally brutal, but we've got a little bit of thick skin, so that's fine. So I think we 33. Potentially, I think if we just lay it out, half of what we did. So if the last progression we increased by 2 units and we won, then we just drop it back 1 unit. If the previous progression we increased it by 6 units when we lost and we won, then we'd drop it by 3 units. That's an 11. Still no 5 trigger. Been lots of 4 triggers that have won though, you see. Would have been interesting for me to be able to do some sort of comparison to see how many losses that first box of when the loss level is 4 would be. Because obviously, if spin by spin, that first box with the on the left hand side stays at 4, it means that it won and a new 4 is there. Can't do anything else than that. So that last bet that had a 4 loss level won, and now there's a new bet with a 4 loss level. Maybe that's the way we should play, but only ever play one. So bear with me a second. I'm going to put you on pause and I might restart and try that for a bit. Let's see what this spin is first. It's number 6. Yeah, okay, right. And also I need to, it's asking me to refresh. So I'm going to do that and then I'll be back in a few seconds. Right, and we're back. Let's lower that a little bit. Right, so what do we had the 6 and this is the 29. Right, so because I've refreshed the screen, it has reset the graph. But we were just in profit anyway, so it's not a big deal. So we will be going, and we're going to go on 4 loss levels. But if it loses, we're going to go to a different bet. We're not going to stay on that bet. Number 9. Right. 2, 3, 7, and 10. Right, there we go. So I don't even need to save the bet anymore. Well, I don't need to save this bet. If we're on a new progression, I'll need to save the bet so I can add the units. So we're on the first progression. That's a 34 and it's 1. Right. I'm not going to get this bet on. 2, 3, 10, and 12. Oh yeah, I got it on. That's okay. Right. Again, I don't need to save this bet yet because if it loses, we're going to play a different bet. It's only when we're in a progression we need to save the bet now. 26. That one won. 3, 9, 10, and 12. Still on base level. So the first way we were playing, we had to wager like $1,000 and we got, was it $1.50 in profit? That's the 9. That's our first loss. Right. So now we're going to go on. 1, 3, 9, and 12. I'm going to go 3 units, okay? Then we can delete that one. So we're going to go on a different one next. So we're on 3 units. What's that? 25, I think that is. That lost as well. Right. So we're on 2, 3, 9, and 12. Just gone to 8, just to make it easier. This might be the same bet as last time, I don't know. 2, 3, 9, 10, and 12. I think that's a 10 though, that's 1. Yeah. See what we get onto here. 3, 4, 9, and 12. Right, we're going on to the 3, 4, 9, and 12 because we lost it on a 4 loss level. Then we didn't play it on the 5 loss level. And now we're playing it again on the 6 loss level. Ooh, 26, that lost. Right, so 3, 4. Right, so now we're going to go on to 1, 3, 4, and 9. Right, for now, I'm just doing doubling at the second because.
Conhece uma musiquinha? Fala bem assim, eu posso fechar das bom dia.
So I think we're on 8 units now.
O sol já nasceu.
This is a bit harder to track which bet I need to place.
Número vencedor.
32.
32 vermelho para alto, segunda coluna.
That one won. Right, so we're going to go
Parabéns aos vencedores, boa sorte com o próximo jogo.
3, 4, 9, and 11. All right, we're just going to stay on this level at $6.40, which I think is 4 units. Bear with me 1 second. Right, and I'm back. Someone was at the door. Did we win that bet? We did win that bet. Great stuff. So we had the last number was 32. We won with the 13. Then we didn't place a bet on the 26. And we'll start after this spin. So as you can see now, we are in $4.80 profit for this one. It is a bit ad hoc-y, I know. But I'm just still just playing with what to do, really. Right. I'll play this 5 loss level.
Padrãozinho, relâmpago McQueen. Tô curioso para saber quem
5, 8, 9, and 11. That's the 13 to 15, the 22 to 24, the 25 to 27, and the 31 to 33 streets that we've taken off. We're on the first level, 1 unit. To 34. We're taking off the 5th, the 8th, the 9th, and the 12th. Again, we don't need to save it because we're on base level. We only need to save it if we need to add extra units.
Cara, tipo assim,
11, and that's 1.
Funcionar bem. Número 11 preto. Você tem que estar, tipo, 22 tá entrando no top card. Meu nome é Theo. Fala, pessoal, meu nome é Theo, 30 minutos aí.
All right, still on base level. So the streets we've taken off is the 10 to 12, 22 to 24, 25 to 27, 34 to 36. This bet has lost the last 4 spins.
Número 34, vermelho.
I think that's lost with 34 though.
Número para alto. Primeira coluna, terceira 12.
So we will forget that one for now.
Abertas, pessoal. 34 tinha saído na penúltima rodada também.
Well, we're on 3 units now. And we're on the middle one. So we're not on the 1 to 3 street, 10 to 12 street, 22 to 24 street, or the 34 to 36 street. It's one with a 9, and that should have got us into session high profit. It has. And now we'll go on the 3, 2, 4, and so base level, and we've taken off the 7th to 9th street, 10th to 12th street, 22 to 24th street, and the 34 to 36th street. It's one with a 14. So So now we've taken off all the numbers between 7 and 15, and we've also taken the 34 to 36 street off as well. Still at base level bet. So get in the comments. What do you think about the app? What do you think about the strategy? It's an 8, so that's lost.
Número par baixo, na primeira dúzia de tiers. Não posso ver 10.
Oh. We'll save that so then we can add 3 units. Add 2 units so it's 3 unit bet. Then we won't need that, so we can delete that bet. Because we go up 2 units, if we win once, we get out of the progression straight away. If we don't, then we're going to be starting to grind a little bit. That's 19, so I think that's 1. Yeah, that's okay, right. So base level bet. We're not on the 7 to 9 street, 13 to 15 street, 19 to 21 street, and the 34 to 36 street. That's a 5, and that's also 1.
Número ímpar baixo, segunda coluna, primeira dúzia de tiers. Após abertas.
7. So we're still on base level bet, and we are playing the 2nd, 3rd, 5th, and 7th streets we've taken off. So we've taken off the 4 to the 9, the 13 to the 15, and we've taken off the 19 to 21. That's an 18 and it's also 1.
Para baixo, terceira coluna, terceira dúzia. Quer dizer, terceira coluna, segunda dúzia, seção rosa do zero. A maioria dos números vermelhos saindo aí, pessoal. Vermelhos e baixos.
So now it's like we've taken off 2 double streets, the 4 to the 9 double street and the 16 to 21 double street. Yeah, so, you know, we've got a 160 starting bet, so we're not expecting the world when we're betting. So, taking off the 1st and the 2nd, the 6th and the 2nd, 6th and the 7th. Right. Going 3 units on that one. We won't need it again, so we'll delete that one. So I am trying to use the save function to help me place the bets. $17, that's another loss. Right, and so we're going to go. Six units, nearly put 7 on. So now we're on the one on the right. So we're on the taking off the 2nd, 4th, 6th, and 7th. So we've taken off the 4 to 6, 10 to 12, and the 16 to 21. That's 6 units. That's a nice high number. 28. All right, so now we're going to play. We're going to play this 6 loss level. So we're not on the 4 to 6, the 16 to the 21, and we're not on the 28 to 30. 14. We're on that one. That's okay. Have we got into new session high profit? I think we have. So we'll
Após abertas.
2, 4, 6, and 10. Go back to base level bet.
Após fechadas.
Yeah, we are in session high profit, so we will reset. But yeah, you can play these however you want. It's giving you the information. You can decide how to play them.
Após abertas.
So we're not on the 13 to 18. We've taken off the 28 to 30, and we've taken off the 34 to 36. Base level bet still. So how many have we won this time? We've won 15 and 7 losses. So we're 1 win above expectation, essentially.
Número 19, vermelho.
Well, maybe 2 actually, because that's not thinking about the 0, is it? So
Após abertas.
5, 7, 10, and 12. So we've taken off the 13 to 15 street, the 19 to 21 street, the 28 to 30 street, and the 34 to 36 street. That's what we're not on.
Número vencedor.
And that one is a number that we are on.
Número 1 para baixo. Primeira coluna, primeira dos hortelãs. Após abertas.
So yeah, back on at base level, we're on that first top card, or the first panel, the most left panel that's showing you the loss levels, the 2 win-loss levels, the wins, the losses, and the winning streaks. Cards.
Número
12.
vermelho. Número para baixo. Terceira coluna, primeira dúzia de zero, número 15. Após abertas, pessoal, números quentes temos aí 30, 35, 36, 11 e 12.
Also, potentially, these bets might only be changing slightly by like one street. So maybe I could just be moving one of the streets, but
E número vencedor 23, vermelho.
23 is also one.
Para alto, segunda coluna, segunda dúzia de tiers. Após abertas.
But I think I'll keep it the way I'm doing it. So you can see me manually switching, taking off the bets, taking off the streets that we need to. 4 streets now. We take off every spin, remember. This is 495 different bet types that we're playing as one system, and we're looking at the loss levels. Currently, we're playing 4 loss levels, or the highest loss level if we've not played that bet before. But we will change after. If it loses, we change. We change if we win as well. But we're not following losing streaks that much. Oh. And 11. Nearly put the bet on wrong. But I've rectified it, don't worry. So yeah, there we go. Oh, I'm not looking at the screen that you're looking at. You've only got 2, not 3. Forgot. No. Oh.
Maioria de números altos saindo aí, números altos saindo em 4 e 6 de mais jogadas.
Don't know what I did then. Right. Did we win? 21. I don't know. Yes, we did win. So. but we missed this spin. That's a number 1. Oh, that would have won. Let's keep going. So we've got so we've got a 160 starting bet, and then current sort of progression that we're using when we're trying to do it properly is after 1 loss we go up 2 units. So then if we win, we can get out of it. And then if we don't win that one, we're going up by 3 units. Then we go up by 6 units, and we go up by 10 units. That did lose though with the 24. Right, so now we're going to go on. Ooh, if I can get this bet on. Yeah, we got it on. So we're on the right-hand panel on the bottom. We're not on the 1 to 6, and we're not on the 19 to 24. Well, I thought I was going to go in the 0, but it's hit 32. That's fine. That is new session high profit. So then we can go on that 6 as well. Go back on the 6. Oh, what's that? Oh, yeah. 1. So this one we lost at level 4. We didn't play it at level when it was on lost level 5. And we've gone back on it on lost level 6. And we shouldn't have bothered. 23. Right. So there we go. Right, 3 units on. So we're not on the 1 to 6, 22 to 24. We're not on the 31 to 33. I think that's 10, is it? Yeah, that 10-1 puts us in session profit. Go on this 5 lost level. So yeah, you can see just a little bit of the screen that I can see. I just need, I just want to make it so you can see what's going on the wheel. See as much as I can get on the screen for you for the loss level tracking. Number 7 has also won. Don't need that bet anymore. We can get rid of that. Keep everything nice and clean. So what have we got here? We've got $19 of profit in 23 spins that we've played. We only missed a couple on this one, haven't we, really? Because the way we're playing now is we can generally get and win a bet on it every time. 15. Oh, that streak was the bane of our life before. Not anymore. We're okay at the minute with that. Although we're not going to be betting on it next spin. So yeah, I'll do a few more spins. And we'll call this video a day. And I'll do another video and I will have a think about progressions and bankrolls and step-ins, how to step up and step down the best way.
A praça aberta, pessoal, número quente também. Relembrando aí os quentes, temos 30, 35, 36, 11 e 12.
How do you like to play the bet? Place the bets. Would you be more happy just putting the bets on? Like,
Nossa, iniciadas.
could I play a system? Might be a bit riskier, but we've got there. We have a 20 cents bet, 50 cents. Was it $1, then $5, then $25?
E número vencedor 23, vermelho.
I have to have a look at that. 23, that one.
Segunda coluna, terceira, segunda dos tiers.
125. Okay, okay, that's interesting. Yeah, so it was 50 cents, 20 cents, 50 cents, $1, $2, $5, $25, $100 were the chips at the bottom. Could we just play the chips up and down, depending on what level we're on? So we want 4, 5, 8, and 12. 3 units. So we go from 20 cents to 50 cents. Then 50 cents to $1. $1 to $2, $2 to $5. I think you'd miss out. I'd probably miss out the $2. That's lost as well. Oh no, we're back on that one. Nice. 22 did win. Right, so back on base level bet. So yeah, beginning the first way we played it, when we were waiting for the 5 lost levels, you know, we were waiting for a while, and then we were keeping on playing the lost level no matter what. Keep going up with the lost levels if it kept losing. Whereas this one, we don't keep playing it. We are trying to change our bet. 1, 5. Although it's not changing that much, actually, tell you the truth. That one did not change that much, did it? So we just swapped the third street for the first street, essentially. So I'm not even sure how good this idea is, tell you the truth. Maybe we should be going to a 4 lost level, not a, I don't know, an actual 4 lost level. That's 16 won now, so we can reset. We are on base level, so I'll delete that bet. There we go. Could delete that bet anyway, actually. But yeah, I hope you did like this video. You know, I hope you can see that I am trying things. 32, that's 1. Right. Yeah, like I said, got the bet on now. Hope you are liking the way I'm trying to show you, you know, the way that my app can show me the information. It's not telling me to bet on it. It's just showing me the information, showing me the loss levels, showing me the win levels. It can show me pretty much what I want to. But this is the way I'm showing you how it's showing me at the minute. That's an 8. That's also 1. So I think, you know, we started off a $160 bet. We've played 42 spins. We've played 42 bets. We've got $25 of profit. So, you know, it's about 50 cents per spin that we've won, just over. And our base level bet was 160. So if we did win, a base level bet was only 80 cents. It's not too bad. Wagered $135 for that 24 or $25 win. So that, you know, we're over 10% return on investment. So if we're playing this with this $1.60 starting bet, how much bankroll are we likely to really have? 2, 3, maybe $400. So, you know, if it was a $200 bankroll, I don't think we wouldn't have lost our bankroll in either of the sessions. The first session, obviously, we only won $1 from $1,000, so that one wouldn't have got much return, increased the bankroll by much, would it? For this one, if we had a $200, you know, we would have increased the bankroll by 25%. So it's not too bad. Not too bad at all, really. So yeah, I hope you did like that video. It was me playing 495 different bets. You could call them strategies, I don't know, in one session using one system. Well, we actually played the system 2 different ways. One played out today better, but would it always, or would sometimes starting on the 5 loss level and playing out the progressions have worked a bit better for us? I don't know. Would it be better, instead of playing the 8 streets, play the 4 streets? Now that might be another video, people. So all I can say is, please like, please subscribe, please turn notifications on, please add a comment down below. We are trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so I can give the first iteration of the web app away to people who come and say hello to me in the Discords. But there will be a slight vetting process, just so I'm not going to give it to any or sundry. I want to make sure people who, like, it will go to like 99.9% people, but there is certain people that I know will just manipulate it, so I won't be giving it to them people. But yeah, so there we go, people. Hope you do like my content. Do smash them thumbs up buttons. They do help. Please let other people know who you might think might like my content. There will be lots more coming. I've got lots more lined up, and I still have not done a talk, have I? I'm going to get a talk done as well in the next week or 2. I'm definitely getting a podcast done, and I'm going to get my first special guest on so we can chat all things roulette. So all I can say, people, is just remember, I'm just a guy sitting in his room playing roulette with the money I can afford to lose, but more importantly, I am willing to lose. So with that said, thanks for watching, and I will catch you on the next one.